On the 350th anniversary of Malden, Massachusetts, we think of its extraordinary past and its extraordinarily hopeful future. Malden is part of the whole growth and innovative economy, which is the heart of Massachusetts. Like Telecom City, Malden is on the move. The motto of Malden says it all: strong past, proud future. May the next 350 years be even greater.
Malden, a city rich in history with a strong past, built on the strength of its people. A future filled with innovative ideas and plans to keep Malden vibrant. 350 years of believing that anything is possible in a city once called Mystic Side. From its earliest days, Malden, named for Malden, England, set to work on building an identity of its own. Malden founders Joseph Hills and Ralph Sprague set their first meeting house on Bell Rock. The building served as Malden's first house of worship and the seat of town government. Early on, Malden established itself as a forward-thinking town, boasting such prominent residents as Peter Thatcher, who authored the Malden Declaration of Independence, and James Bailey Upham, the author of the Pledge of Allegiance. Malden bounded into the industrial age. By the early 1800s, Malden was teeming with mills and factories, turning this village into a major producer of goods and services. The first Malden captain of industry was Thomas Odiorn, who founded a nail rolling and cutting mill with his brother in 1804. Other prominent businesses of the time included Barrett's Dye Works, Cutacura Soaps and Talc, Davenport Furniture, and the Boston Rubber Shoe Company. Numerous companies set up shop in Malden, taking advantage of the strong work ethic of a community committed to succeeding.
Malden has been a city that's always celebrated diversity. My family, like thousands of others, came from all over the world, settled in Malden, were welcomed in Malden, and realized the American dream in Malden.
Malden became the land of opportunity for many immigrant groups from around the world. In the 1800s, Irish and European Jewish immigrants anxious to start a new life made Malden their home. Incorporating itself in 1892, Malden became a city, electing Elijah S. Converse, Malden's most famous benefactor, as its first mayor.
During the 1900s, Malden has been home to generations of Howards, Sullivan, McCoys, and Gordons. I'm so proud to be representing Malden on its 350th anniversary, knowing that my family has been here for over 100 years.
Malden expanded its tradition of rich ethnic history, welcoming any and all who labored to continue Malden's tradition of quality workmanship. African Americans, Italians, Germans, Poles, Scandinavians, and others were calling Malden home, a place of new opportunities. From Bunker Hill to Desert Storm, Maldonians have always rallied to fight for freedom. When our nation's civil war erupted, Malden men rushed to volunteer, eager to serve their country with the same dedication with which they had served Malden. At home, Malden was an important stop on the Underground Railroad, with the Parsonage House serving as one of 4 shelters for slaves seeking freedom. The First and Second World Wars again called on Malden men and women. Some returned from battle, some did not. But their service and sacrifice for their country has never been forgotten.
The Palace of Suites, as I mentioned, was really a source of seeing friends that you've met in the past, new friends, and the fellows came home from the service in World War II. That would be the first place they'd go to to see any of their old friends was the Palace of Suites.
In the first part of the 20th century, all of downtown Malden was hopping, and people from the surrounding cities knew that Malden Square was the place to be. It was a great time for Malden. But in the late 1950s, time had taken its toll. In 1960, Malden reaffirmed its belief in forging its own future. The city embarked on one of the most successful urban renewal programs in the nation. Much like their ancestors, Malden's residents looked to the future, tearing down older buildings to make way for better businesses and homes. Today, Malden is an impressive combination of its 350 years, a city that prides itself on its diverse but united ethnic neighborhoods, a city with a strong belief in the future.
Sitting on the City Council this year in the year 2000, celebrating the 350th anniversary of the city is an honor. It is a wonderful opportunity. We have such good things happening in the city.
This city has really and truly shown signs of really going somewhere. The people are responding. The people are starting to see what is happening. They're starting to hear that dreams such as Telecommunications City are no longer a dream, but they are indeed, it's a reality that it is going to come here.
Malden's commitment to success starts with its children.
One of my proudest moments representing Malden was in August of 1999, cutting the ribbon for 3 brand new schools, 2 more on the way. Malden is certainly poised for great progress in the 21st century.
With 5 new schools by the year 2001, Malden has made a serious investment for the future of all its children. In business, Malden again is positioning itself as a leader of industry. The Tri-City partnership between Malden, Medford, and Everett to create a telecommunications research and development park, Telecom City, will be the most significant economic development initiative of its kind in the country.
100 years ago, my grandfather, Patrick Courtney, arrived in Malden from Ireland. He found a job at the Lock Coal Company on the Malden River, and he provided for his wife, Bridget, and his 5 daughters, including my mother. Today, Malden is taking that very same land, and it's converting it from the industrial age to the information age to provide a new set of jobs for the next set of Maldonians so that they too will be able to enjoy the American dream.
Telecom City promises a new chapter for Malden's rich industrial history. Again, looking to become a leader rather than follower, Malden has transformed itself for the information age and the 21st century.
Malden is one of our oldest cities. It has a great history, but what really impresses me is that Malden is moving forward in the new millennium. New schools, Telecom City. This is what Malden is always about. Changing, growing, preparing.
As a lifelong resident of Malden, I'm very proud to be able to represent our great city at the beginning of the new millennium.
It is a community that really cares about the quality of life for everyone who lives there.
You know, as a lifelong resident of Malden, my childhood gave me many of the tools to help me be a successful person today. As the Sheriff of Middlesex County, I want to say thank you to the past, and I'm proud to be part of the future.
The 350th year has arrived, and to celebrate, Malden has done it again. With a magnificent year-long celebration coming to a close, it's with great anticipation that we look to the future.
Happy birthday, Malden. I'm delighted to be around for the 350th. It's a good feeling.
At the close of this great celebration, Malden recognizes its lifelong residents, dedicated leaders, and the young people who will take our fair city into the future. Happy 350th birthday, Malden. We celebrate your strong past and look forward to a bright, proud future.
Happy birthday, Malden. 350 glorious years.
Happy 350th birthday, Malden, and here's to 350 more.